What's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So, and for let's get down to the video right here. Today we'll be checking out a new video that recently came out by Rockit Music themselves here. I'll go ahead and leave a link for the actual video itself here down below in the description below. And of course, this is for Doors Floor 2, The Mind. And of course, this is actually a Roblox song. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know. I didn't even know that Doors was even a Roblox game to begin with. Well, I knew it was. Didn't remember it was though. I knew it was though. But aside from those, let's just get out there to credit themselves here. Please go check out every part of their stuff here. They all work really hard. They deserve support, so please go check them out. And without any further ado, go support them. They work really hard and put so much time and effort into this. So like I said, go check them out. Anyways, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and put this into right there. And let's get right down to it. I'm excited to see how this goes.
Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors. To be honest, I think I've lost half my mind. Is there anyone in here to restore my faith inside? My batteries have died, the light has said goodbye. I was glowing in the dark and I'm broken into shards. I'm losing half my mind. They feed on my memories. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. 'Cause my bruises, they see through my enemies. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. Stuck in the back of my mind, lost in the darkest of times. It's a sign I'm not leaving the mines. Run from the worst of their kind. I'm sick from the ones I might find. It's a kind of disaster the mines are.
Oh yeah.
Pins drop in the catacombs and I seek help. Can they guide me with light? Hide out from the entities, so we keep on sneaking through to get by. When rubble up top falls, I'm running, it's non-stop. And grumble his eyes like it's a tick from a time bomb. And I'm opening doors and I keep on hoping there's more to this. 'Cause I'm over these corridors and this mine is the worst floor. They feed on my memories. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. 'Cause my bruises, they see through my enemies. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. Stuck in the back of my mind, lost in the darkest of times. It's a sign I'm not leaving the mines. Run from the worst of their kind. I'm sick from the ones I might find. It's a kind of disaster the mines are. Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors. Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors.
I still love this song. It still sounds so cool. There's the river or the train cart.
Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors. Stuck in the back of my mind, lost in the darkest of times. It's a sign I'm not leaving the mines. Run from the worst of their kind. I'm sick from the ones I might find. It's a kind of disaster the mines are. Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors. Falling through the floor, falling through the floor. Opening these doors, opening these doors.
Yeah, so it was their exact last song that this was. So this was just the actual SFM for this video itself here. So overall though, pretty cool. And let me go ahead and just give my general thoughts on that stuff here, starting off the main three factors here: beat itself, these vocals, and of course the videos themselves here. I'm gonna be very brief into them, like literally not describe that much. I don't really got a lot of time today, so let's just get into it. Now, of course, with the beat itself here, was really well done. I loved it. It was so good, and so well put together. And like I said, probably my favorite part of the actual stuff here. I loved it so much. But aside from the actual beat itself here being extremely gas, extremely fire, and I love it. Let's get the actual vocal work themselves here. Now, going on to the actual vocal work and the vocals themselves were incredible as well. They were so well made, just so well performed, and overall so well put together. I love them, and overall, we're honestly really cool. And like my second favorite part of the actual stuff here. And aside from the actual just vocals themselves here, the lyrics themselves here were also very well done, very well constructed. They gave an amazing foundation and of course structure to the activity stuff here. I love them. They were immaculate and just so good. But aside from that, let's get into the actual videos themselves as well. Now, of course, going on to the actual visuals themselves here, they were really well put together. The actual SFM models themselves here were really well utilized. And overall, this entire animation stuff here, really nice. I loved it. But aside from that does kind of get through my general thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. Just overall good. Beat stuff here, really good. Vocals lyrics themselves here, very well done. And of course, the actual just visuals themselves here, or the SFM, was overall really good and very well done. I loved it. But aside from that, without everything, it does kind of conclude my actual general thoughts and opinions on the stuff here. Let's go ahead and get to the actual deep dive itself here. Before I get to the deep dive, please go ahead and check out the actual YouTube itself here. Link down below. Go check them out. They work really hard to support, so please go check them out. And of course, aside from that though, also consider hitting the like button, and of course consider subscribing, as it just helps out so much with the channel itself, and it just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. But aside from that though, aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and consider hitting the notification bell for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching the news videos, okay, no, in case you want to catch the news videos as soon as you can, and of course, aside from the notification bell, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you did it, fine, anything at all. Like I said, at least leave your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here down below. And without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Actually, one last little message. Please go ahead and consider hitting the share button itself here. It helps me out just so much as well. Like I said, you don't have to do it. You just, like I said, but it helps me out a lot. It really helps out the channel just a ton, and kind of just, spreading awareness of it. And of course, just kind of helps, spread the word about it. You don't have to do it, like I said before, but it helps me out a lot. Anyway, aside from liking, subscribing, and all that, jazz, let's just get into this up here. Like I said, let's just get into the deep dive. I'm just yapping. Yeah, like I said, just the actual deep dive itself here. It's very simple. I get into the actual nitty gritty of the actual stuff here, get into the more of a deeper analysis of the stuff here, and of course, kind of detail what I liked and what I didn't like about the actual video stuff here. Let's get into it. Now, of course, it's gonna follow the basic structure again. Beat itself, there's the vocals, visuals themselves here. Let's get down to it. Now, of course, going into the actual beat itself here, like I said, the beat itself here is immaculate, and I've already said about this song itself here. But my favorite part had to be the little scene with like the wheelchair there. Like, it's just so cool, and I love it so much. Like, listen to this. Listen to this intro here.
To be honest, I think I've lost half my mind. Is there anyone in you to restore my faith inside? My batteries have died. The light has said goodbye. I was glowing in the dark and I'm broken into shards. I'm losing half my mind.
Like I said, I love that intro itself. That it is so good and so well done and very well put together. And it's just sick. Like I said, I love the actual beat itself here. It is immaculately well done. Helps enhance the actual vocals themselves here, not fourfold, like tenfold. And just helps, like I said, it just helps the actual vocals themselves here hit that much harder, express that much more emotion, and kind of squeeze up that much more that much more of a reaction out of you. Like I said, it just hits hard. It just hits hard, and it hits with the actual vocals themselves here, and creates this more like emotional gut punch to you. And overall, I love it. I love it so much. But aside from the beat itself here, not only enhancing the actual just vocals themselves here, they're overall very well put together, and overall make an amazingly pleasant just tune to listen to in the with your ears. It is so smooth, so buttery, so delectable, and overall very nice. I love it. It's just so good. It's just so nice. I love it so much, and overall really goated. But aside from that, let's get to the actual vocal work themselves here. Let's not use too much time. Now then, going on to the actual vocals themselves here, the vocals themselves here were immaculate. I love them. They were they were so good. So good. I love it. Like I said, the actual vocals themselves here, very well done. The performance itself, immaculate. The actual just emotion and passion that's part of the actual vocals themselves here was so good. And overall, I loved it. I've said about this song already, but like I said, just this vocals themselves here were so well executed. I love it. Now, though, aside from the actual vocals themselves here being extremely gas as well, let's get to the actual lyrics themselves here. Now, of course, the lyrics themselves here were so well done. Like, hold on. Actually, let me go ahead and play some vocals themselves so I can illustrate my point. Like, listen to this segment. Like, it just sounds so good.
they feed on my memories. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. 'Cause my bruises, they see through my enemies. No, I'm not the one that you want in the ring. Stuck in the back of my mind, lost in the darkest of times. It's a sign I'm not leaving the mines. Run from the worst of their kind.
Oh, ooh, I love it. I love it so much. Like I said, it is so well done and so well executed. I love the vocals themselves here. They're just so good. And aside from the actual vocals themselves here, let's get back onto the topic of the actual lyrics themselves here. Now, of course, the lyrics themselves here are very well constructed. It gave an amazing foundation for the actual stuff here. And of course, they just gave such an amazing structure to the entire video in general. Like I said, I love it. Like, run from the worst of their kind, like that kind of thing, like that. Like, ooh, I love it. I love how they kind of describe, the purpose of the game itself and what you're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to run from the bad guys, you're supposed to run from these enemies, and of course, you're supposed to survive as long as you can and try to get out of the mines. But of course, there's nihilistic voice like, no, you're never gonna get out of here. You're never gonna get out of here. That's just kind of nihilism talking. But aside from that, like I said, just the actual lyrics themselves here, really well executed, very well done in a row. So good. I love them in a row. They're just really sick. Now, though, going back onto the topic of the actual, other, factors themselves here, let's get into the actual visuals themselves as well. So, overall, I'm gonna divide it into a few, subsections here. The actual models themselves here, lighting and, visual, the lighting itself here, the actual just animation flow and animation style stuff here. Let's get out to it. Now, of course, for the actual just, models themselves here, all of them look great. Like, oh my god, like these are these like straight ripped from the actual game itself here. Like, look at these. Like, it just looks so cool. Like, hold on.
I'm not leaving the mines.
Like, ooh, that I'm not gonna let that go hard. But aside from, like I said, overall, just the actual just like models themselves here are so well detailed, so well done, and overall very well constructed. I loved it. And aside from the actual models themselves here, the actual lighting itself for the entire video stuff here is so immaculate. Like the red lighting here, just bouncing off of those this dude's giant forehead, and then of course just right here there's like almost blue lighting itself bouncing off of this off of this other model. It just gives so much more like little details to the actual stuff. It adds so much more like focus on these characters, and just kind of helps to kind of ignore the background itself here. Like I said, just it's so cool, so well done, and I love it. I'm loving the actual models themselves here. I'm loving the actual just just the actual lighting itself here, and the amount of depth and the amount of detail it gives the actual stuff here. And then of course the last two, the actual animations, just animation flow itself here was very smooth. Like I said, the movements themselves here for the entire animation were overall very buttery, very smooth. Nothing really kind of choppy or laggy, just like that kind of thing here. No, it was very smooth, very nice, and overall very well done. I loved it. And of course, please go check out Salty for the actual animation stuff here. But aside from the actual animation stuff here being buttery smooth, the actual animation style itself here was overall very sick, because their last video for this song was a cartoon SFM. And I like that as well. But this was so cool as well, just to see them go into the SFM here. Like, it was sick. I loved it so much. It was immaculate. But aside from the actual scenery itself here, and just kind of how cool it looks, like I said, the actual styles themselves here, very well done. I'm loving the actual just kind of way that they use color to kind of illustrate like maybe urgentness, or maybe just a need to escape, or maybe just a feeling of like of bloodlust or something like that. I love it. It's incredible and so well done. Like I said, visuals themselves here, very nice and overall very good. But aside from that, though, that does kind of get through all my thoughts and opinions on the extra stuff here. So like I said, please go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video, so please go check it out. And aside from that, another end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that as well. And of course, as I was saying beforehand, go ahead and hit the like button, and of course consider subscribing. And it just helps me out just so much of the channel stuff here. You don't have to do it, but like I said, it just helps me out so much. And of course, if you enjoyed, consider doing it. But aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and consider hitting the notification bell. For the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching the newest videos as soon as you can, bell will come. That's comment is there for. And of course, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the extra stuff here, whether you liked it, hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. Like I said, go ahead and please consider hitting the comment section down below. I'm not gonna lie, I am messing up my words right now. I bit my lip right around here, and it just hurts. It just hurts right there, and it's kind of not helping me with my words here. But aside from that, like I said, just comment down below your thoughts on this stuff here. And lastly, please go ahead and consider sharing the video stuff here. Like I said, you don't have to do any of what I just said, but as long as you at least maybe do the liking or the subscribing, or maybe even consider hitting the comment section up. At least if you do something, it helps me out just immensely. So of course, I would say go ahead and consider doing one. But like I said, if you want to go ahead and just help out the channel to the max, like I said, consider hitting the share button and stuff here as well. It just helps me out so much in terms of spreading the name out there for the channel stuff, and of course in terms of just kind of spreading awareness of it. You don't have to do it, like I said, but it just helps me a lot. But with all that being said and done, have a great day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and of course, get plenty of rest, get plenty of plenty to eat, and of course, if you are feeling sick or if you're not feeling well today, get plenty of medicine, and of course, plenty of rest, and just try to recover as best you can. But aside from that, without ever do, like I said, have a great day, and of course, I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. Bye bye for now, though.